What's going on, guys? I did a thing. I'm about to show you it when I get to where I'm going, which is kind of the new workshop other than my house. It's like a little shed, and it's insulated because it's getting cold outside. So I'm gonna put a little heater in there and blah, blah, blah. So I'm bringing all my tools and shit and everything. So should be pretty chill, but I got a thing in there and I haven't really explained it yet at all. I haven't uploaded anything on YouTube in like a couple months because I've been so fucking busy. But yeah, so I'm about to fucking show you guys what's going on. Also, I got a new car. He's a little fucking ripper. Hell yeah. She moves, sort of. But it's a nice daily. Fuck, I can't complain. Well, guys, this is what I got. New 4.6 block. No, it's not new, but it is a 4.6 block that I'm putting in the Crown Vic. I'm rebuilding this fucker. Some concerns. Cylinder walls are gonna need some work. To say the least. Some of them are decent, I guess. But today I'm taking the pistons out and taking the crank out. This is my setup. My grandpa's loaning me his little, I don't know what you even call this, but I got a little space heater because it's getting cold out. Just organize. I have 2 full bins of spare parts just for this engine. I spent like probably a whole month tearing pretty much everything off of it. This is the trans that came with the engine. I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to sell it. I actually bought the engine for the transmission, and then after I did the research and figured out that this transmission doesn't even fucking work in my Crown Vic. So, yeah, but whatever, because now I have this. Don't know why I have this, but I figured since I have it, I might as well rebuild it and put it in the Crown Vic, because the Crown Vic engine, let's just say, the 4.6 that's in it now is it's a little tired. It needs to be rebuilt anyways. So when I saw this deal, I got an engine and trans for $400. Everything on it, like, I'll put a picture in this video to show like what it looked like. And that starter's seen better days. When I picked it up, the transmission was on the back of the engine. It was all put together. It was just pulled out of the car. It was in a demo car. So the guy basically just ripped everything out, kept everything like on it, and it was like, oh, $400. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, fuck it. I need the parts. I need everything I can get, and $400. And at that time, I thought this transmission was compatible with my car. Turns out it's not, but I can sell it for $200, and then that means I got a $200 engine. So you can't really beat that. And that was my thought process. And even if this engine turns out to be junk, which so far, it's okay. I mean, it could use some work, obviously. It just needs work. It needs to be rebuilt. But I have the other engine that is in the Crown Vic right now. And so I have like a secondary engine for parts. So if I find something that's fucked, I could just go to the other engine and swap them out. It's not that big of a deal. So that is kind of my plan. But I want to see what the condition of this engine is before I go any further. So I want to pull that crank out. Let's flip this fat bitch over. Yeah? Come on, Harbor Freight. Don't fail me now. Yeesh.
Fucker is too heavy. Ouch. Oh my god.
Okay. No. Why is that so loose? Everybody hold the phone.
I should not have been that loose. I'm an idiot. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Oh. Shit. Eesh. Well. Damn. Heavy but bitch.
Oil pan off. Well, good news. There's no bent rods or any fucking bullshit like that. So that's good. All the pistons are still in it. That's good too. Bad news. This pickup screen is full of shit. So probably gonna have to clean that out. But oil pump's looking good. Everything's looking the way it should, but can't quite see a whole lot yet. Oh. What is that? I don't know. I don't want to make too many decisions yet because I haven't seen everything. But as far as I can see, it's not too concerning. But I'm going to take the caps off. I've made a discovery, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if these caps come out of the factory numbered or not. All the caps have numbers on them. So is it possible that this thing was rebuilt at some point? Maybe. Because some people stamp numbers into caps when they're doing rebuilds in shops. But I don't know if that is from the factory or not. I'll have to look that up. Okay, my dear piston, it'll come. Beat, beat, beat. Shall not beat you down. Oopsie. Okay. Oosh. This actually looks fucking great. I'm gonna have to measure it with my micrometer, obviously, but what you're looking for on your pistons are your skirts, and I mean, this one's worn from normal wear. But look at this side. It looks amazing. The rings aren't even stuck. That's a good piston right there, I'd say. Piston number 1's out. And the crank, by the way, is looking perfect. It looks amazing. That was the main thing that I was worried about, because if I need a new crank, what's the point in rebuilding this fucking engine? I'm trying to rebuild, get the most power out of the least money possible. Oops. Just hit the crank.
Rod cap number 2, identical. Awesome. Crank, fucking mint. Looks great. Bearings, honestly, look like they've seen not as many miles as this engine has on it. I guess this engine had like 160. Those bearings are barely broken in, buddy. I mean, come on. I don't know if you can see that, but looks really good. Piston number 2. Oh. Rings aren't stuck.
Everything looks intact. That all moves good. The skirts, though, on this one are a little bit worse. I mean, that side, that's pretty good. This side, though, I can't quite feel it. But there's definitely some wear on this one. It's okay, though. That's why we're doing a rebuild. So, say we move on. Take out number 3. Okay. Well, hold on. So, ooh, this cap. So maybe those other bearings are worn, because those other bearings didn't have that oil ridge in the middle. This one does. So maybe the other ones actually are worn, but they're worn evenly compared to, you know, I mean, there's no like grooves in the other ones, but this one there is an oil ridge in the middle of it all the way through. That's what that is. Don't know why the other ones don't have that. It's kind of interesting. Okay, I'm going to go down the line and keep taking these out, and then I'll check back in when I'm done. Well, got her all taken out. She spins fucking really good. Crank is in perfect condition. Obviously, I'm going to measure everything out, but just by looking at it, it looks great. All the pistons could be in better shape, but if they're all within spec, I mean, I'm gonna reuse them. So now bearings, that's another story. I'm probably gonna have to get bearings, which I kind of figured anyways. I'm gonna have to get bearings and rings for all the pistons, but when you're doing a rebuild, that's kind of a given. Oh, now I'm gonna pop the caps off, take the crank out, and take a look at those crank journals, take a look at the caps. Then we're gonna flip it back over and look at all the cylinders. Ladies and gentlemen. Wait, yeah. I present to you. My crankshaft. That took way too long. Okay, now don't go nowhere. Wow. Give me a second to catch my breath. Well, guys, I just finished measuring the crank. Everything's looking mint. I guess the spec is like 1,000th, or actually, I don't know. I had a lot of different people saying different things. Some people say it's like 8,000ths. Some people said it's like 2,000ths. But to be honest, these all are within spec. So, my crank should be fucking mint. There's no out of round on the journals. Everything should be fucking where it's supposed to be. Everything's all laid out. What engine is this, man? God motherfucking damn. Shit looks pretty decent. Yeah. We're gonna need new bearings. That's okay. Cause the crank looking minty as hell. It's looking good. I'm about to measure everything. Yes, the fun part. Where I get to go and measure everything. And then after the measuring process, we get to start the cleaning process. So, I've now completed the full disassembly. That was probably the hardest part. Now the most tedious part is going to be cleaning all this bullshit. Gonna take fucking forever. I don't really want to do it. But, in order to make a good engine, everything's got to be clean. So, I guess I got to lock in. But, I'm going to measure some of the piston skirts. Measure the journal diameters. And then I don't have a tool to measure the bores. But I think we're just going to say they're okay. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. We'll know when it doesn't run, I guess. Because I'm too far in now. Fuck it. Cylinders could look better, but I'm going to hone them and hopefully they come around. I bet they will. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I think I'm going to try and clean up the block a little bit and then I'm going home. So...